Google Ads update. We've been running this recent pest control marketing campaign on Google for just over 2 weeks now, and most of the data post learning phase, as Google likes to call it, started right around 2 weeks ago. So I wanted to give you guys the most accurate data possible. So in the last 2 weeks, this is based on mostly a $75 to $100 per day ad budget. We upped it to $100 per day about a week ago. As you can see with the yellow line, which is the impressions, obviously the more that you're willing to spend, the more impressions you're going to get, which ideally, of course, will lead to more clicks, more conversions, etc. In the last 2 weeks, like I said, we got 22 clicks. CTR is a little low for my liking. I haven't looked at like the recent 7 days or anything like that, see if that's improved or not, but it's a little low. It's around 2.5%. We usually like that at least the bare minimum between 4 to 7 ideally, but 2.5, it's a little low. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on that. But our average CPC is, right around $21, so not too bad whatsoever for this industry. Our average in the past has usually been around 25, sometimes $35 per click. So if we're getting around $20, $25, one, it tells me there's not as much competition right now, which makes sense. It's a slower season, but also whenever the economy is kind of struggling a bit, usually CPCs go down as well, which is when you as a business owner definitely want to go in. And I wanted to pull up the rest of the data up there at the top as well. You'll see our overall cost over the last 14 days is $459 for 8 conversions. That's not too bad whatsoever. Overall search impression share is at 22%, which over the last few days has really skyrocketed. Just today alone, I noticed whenever it pulled up, when you first pull up your Google Ads account, it shows the specific day, today, Sunday. Our impression share was 57%, which is just crazy high. Now we haven't really, I think we got one conversion this morning. It's not showing that. It's not showing today's data on this last 14. Last 14 means as of yesterday, including yesterday and then 14 days total back. So it's missing 1 or 2 conversions on here. I'll have that on my next update for you guys. But 8 conversions overall, not including today. In terms of overall sales, we just actually locked in a commercial account that is going to be right around $1,600. If they end up going with us for both of the locations, it end up being around $2,500 to $3,000. Either way, it's $1,600 plus tax at the minimum. Also, like I said earlier in another previous update, we had one actual residential account who paid for the year up front, and then another one that's paying month to month. So far, this campaign is definitely paying for itself and then some. So definitely stay tuned, regardless if you own a pest control company or any service business. I think you could really benefit from the content. If you're not already subscribed on YouTube, go over to YouTube as well. Link for that is in my bio. On TikTok, of course. And if you're already on, YouTube, TikTok, wherever you're watching, link in my LinkTree. Regardless of where you're watching, you can go follow on TikTok, YouTube, all that good stuff.